Okay, we're going to be working on the Practice and Skills workbook. It's page 105, problem number 16. Simplify each expression. And the expression is quantity 1 plus 7, quantity raised to the second, and that whole thing raised to the second again, times quantity 12 to the second, and quantity all raised to the 0 power. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go back to beginning of the year when we talked about our order of operations, and you may want to go ahead and refer to the PEMDAS as our way to kind of remember that. Okay, our first item was our parentheses. We're going to go ahead and do our parentheses first, or our grouping symbols, which also include the brackets. So I'm going to start off with the innermost. So I'm going to take the 1 plus 7, add them together and get 8. So let me rewrite this underneath. So we get 8 squared. Make sure our bracket's still in there. And then we're going to square that again. We still have this one right here. Okay, and then over here you've got 12 squared, and then raise that to the 0. Okay, next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is, again, I'm going to still follow order of operations. So 8 to the second, which means 8 times 8. And I'm going to expand that out. And if we do that, we're going to get 64 squared times, right here we have 12 squared, which is 144. Then we're going to raise that to the 0. But remember that any number raised to the 0 will get us a 1. So 144 to the 0 is 1 times here, times a 1. And now we have 64 raised to the second. So let's just, 64 squared times 1 is 64 squared. So let's expand that out so we can figure out what that is. So 64 times 64. And I'm going to do some scratch work over here. So 64 times 64. So we get 16. Here's 24. And 1 is 25, so 256. 6 times 4 is 24. Put the 4 here, put a 2 up here. And then we have 6 and 6 is 36, and then 2 will get us 38. And let's just be careful adding these together. We get a 6, a 9, a 0, and a 4. So it looks like it's going to be 4,096. Let's see if we get that. 4,096 as a final answer as we simplify through that one.